Miau und willkommen zurück zu Virtue's Last Reward. Ich wollte gerade Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky sagen, aber das ist das hier gar nicht. Ich habe eben nur ein Video darüber geguckt. Wir waren hier stehen geblieben, hatten gerade den Code entschlüsselt, completed, und jetzt wissen wir noch nicht ganz, was wir damit anfangen können. Ist es das Passwort für die Bomben? Ich weiß es nicht genau. What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for. Ja, er wollte Bescheid sagen, dass er seine Mission erfüllt hat. Und zwar die Bomben zu platzieren wahrscheinlich.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
Der den Dio hatte. I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Ja, all die Sachen kommen wieder. Wer Kay ist vielleicht und so. Und das natürlich. Genau das. Dio hat die. Damit wissen wir jetzt, dass Dio die Bombe gelegt hat. Dio hat die Bomben gelegt. Endlich wissen es die Charakter auch. Damn it. Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this. At least I remember it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. Das hat er gesagt. That meant he had to be the one who planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain to her. More than likely she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
Point.
Aber ich weiß, wer es ist. Out of nowhere, Clover appeared.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Really?
We're all down in the floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
Ja, weil die in der Infirmary noch sind, ne? We've still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought UK and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there.
So?
Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
What?
Why? Did something happen?
Ja, wegen der According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP, Phi had chosen Betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. Her choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh! Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Nein, Sigma ist auch hier. Er wäre dann der Zweite. Okay, okay. Come on, Alice, let's go.
Coming.
Gut. Und zwar können wir jetzt erstmal Dio schon mal komplett rausholen aus dem Spiel, hoffe ich. Weil er ist der Myrmidon hier. Und ich weiß es. Whereas B? Schreien sie sich jetzt immer noch an? All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight, with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursued my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying the most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray?
Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally?
Yeah.
If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your
Ja,
own.
und du legst hier Bomben und versuchst uns alle umzubringen.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than nearly killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Ah! God damn it! Enough already! I roared with fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their own guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth. Er hat sich doch selbst schon als das Dark Horse bezeichnet, ne?
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell did you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone won't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was good at it, and I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable, admirable even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told you about Brother's background and how his younger brother Left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? 78153610988308094241990551. Do a little prime factor decomposition to that and decomposition to that, and you'll get 198449351 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No. No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
I said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
I grinned.
Wait, what the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
Dunno. Maybe I was divinely inspired.
Don't give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Jetzt könnte Alice mal zur Unterstützung kommen. Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Phi and Kay about the memory card and the number 2 bomb and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
Ja, also Dio.
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going to kill you!
Her voice rose to a scream as she charged toward Dio. Ja, wie wär's, wenn ihr ihn alle gemeinsam zerfleischt? Der Typ ist ein Arschloch. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
Er hat den Detonator.
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
Weil es 3 Bomben gibt.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct.
Und das würde den Reaktor sprengen und dann sind wir alle kaputt.
And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I planted 4 bombs.
Er hat 4 platziert. Also gibt's doch noch eine Number 0 Bomb.
They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Meinte er mit Bomb Nummer 0 den Mr. Octopus? Den hat er aber nicht da platziert, deswegen...
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that.
Ja, er will doch die Menschheit töten.
I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Ja, Klone.
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
Und jetzt fliegen wir alle in die Luft. She roared and leapt toward Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Habt ihr Dio jetzt überführt? Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand. Aber er hat schon gedrückt, oder wie?
Get him!
Right. Sigma, catch!
Huh? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it onto my chest.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
Nee, du gehörst weggesperrt und getötet. Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Strangely though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
Hat er schon gedrückt oder was?
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off.
Oh.
We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
Ach, das hatten wir gelesen. Es ging nicht darum, dass er von der Bombe mehr als einen Meter entfernt ist, sondern von dem Detonator. Okay. Wir können sie immer noch deaktivieren, oder? How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Ja. Und wo kriegen wir die Codes her?
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business. Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Oh ja, bitte brich ihm den Arm. Das war doch in einem der Tresore drin, oder?
Of course. That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat, the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out.
Right.
Okay. She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use. There's nothing here.
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill, like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Nein, geh doch nicht näher dran, der trickst dich doch nur aus. Das ist irgendeine Gaskapsel oder so. Clover's frowned and moved closer to you, holding the pill out toward him. Suddenly he moved, his right hand sneaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. Das ist wahrscheinlich eine Zyankali-Kapsel oder so. I heard a tiny crack as he bit it down on it. Almost immediately he grimaced in pain.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Er hat sich selbst umgebracht.
Poison, I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
His eyes rolled up into his head and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
In der Couch? Wie wär's mit der Lounge? Da hat es doch gesagt, dass das Sofa da sehr bequem wäre. Don't screw with me.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. But you only get one. This is the deactivation code for bomb 3.
Okay, wahrscheinlich müssen wir durch die anderen Endings durch. wo wir ihn überführen müssen, weil es gab ja auch noch andere Endings, wo wir den Bombenleger identifizieren müssen. Und da gibt er uns wahrscheinlich für die anderen Bomben die Codes, ne?
Ready? LXQ. LHC.
LXQ.
NMR.
LHC. NMR. Gut. Und Nummer 0 wissen wir ja schon, ne? Bomb Nummer 0 hat er uns auch gegeben. Ja. What about the other 3? Tell us the others 3. He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak, and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange happy smile. Oh. Damn.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Gut, dann haben wir hier wahrscheinlich wieder einen Lock und brauchen erst noch die anderen Passwörter.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Okay. Oh. So, 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So,
yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
we also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something?
Hold on. Let me check.
Ja, oder wir müssen in anderen Zeitlinien gucken. Von Nummer 0 haben wir ja schon das Passwort. She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels frustrated.
Damn, he's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
Okay. We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Noch 15 Minuten. 10. 5. Boom. Then at last the chromatic doors opened. Aber wir schaffen es nicht mehr rechtzeitig, ne?
Chromatic door 5 minutes.
Okay. Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. Boom. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Okay. Das war jetzt scheinbar kein Game Over, sondern das Alice-Ende, denke ich mal. Jo. Damit haben wir das Alice-Ende auch erreicht. Mensch, das geht ja richtig fix hier. Gibt's hier jetzt noch? Das ist meine Frage. Ne, sieht nicht so aus, als ob es hier noch einen Log gibt, ne? End. Gut, wir haben hier nur den einen Code gekriegt. Gut, wir haben aber sonst alles andere noch offen. Hier können wir auch weitergehen. Who planted the bomb? Ja. Guck mal. Dann gehen wir als nächstes hier weiter, denke ich mal. Guck mal, hier haben wir immer noch keine Antwort drauf. 5 minutes of life. Aber warum nicht? Wir wissen doch, wo das Neo-Stick Mine ist. Das verstehe ich einfach nicht, warum wir hier das nicht freigeschaltet haben. Da geht es darum zu beweisen, dass es kein Mord war. Und was war das hier? Wer hat die Bombe platziert? Okay. Gut. Beim nächsten Mal entlarven wir hier dann, wer die Bombe platziert hat, würde ich sagen. Bis dann, Leute. Ciao.